black women are dope, man, and black women have so many strengths and talents, and it hurts us when we are trying to limit them in what they can and what they are able to
do. What you prefer, girl? Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So I came here today to discuss a video that was on TikTok, and it is making its rounds on social media, and I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all see that right here.
I have a question that's gonna flood my inbox, and I'm kind of gonna regret it, but it's a conversation that needs to be started. My son is 11 years old, and when he turns 14, I'm thinking about getting him a vasectomy. Now, to other boy moms, is this something that you guys are thinking about? If not, why? Any pointers, questions, concerns that y'all may have that maybe I might not have thought about? Let me know. Oh, I'm gonna regret that.
So, clearly sis is asking boy moms, asking a question as to why we wouldn't sterilize our sons, our teenage sons, basically is the question. Her son is 11. She says at the age of 14, she wants to get him sterilized. First of all, my first concern is that with a child, you have a child that is old enough to access social media, and you're discussing something that's very personal and private. First of all, it's just not a good look. I think all parents need to just stop doing that. It's not okay. Let's stop doing that. Stop shaming and embarrassing our children or having those uncomfortable conversations. Get your friend group together, sis, and discuss it that way. You really made this about your child. You and your child. More so you, in my opinion. Number 2, sterilization, vasectomy is a permanent procedure. It's permanent. Yes, in some instances, it can be reversed, but nobody goes into vasectomy thinking about the reversal process. That's the case. They just don't get it done. But I would encourage you, sis. What I would do is have those sex conversations with my child. I have 3 sons, all of which are older than your son by quite a bit. And we want to have conversations about not necessarily sterilization. That doesn't come to mind. I don't think about sterilization with a 14-year-old. I think about the PlayStation he wants because he brought his algebra grade up, or the new shoes he wants, basketball practice, incentives for getting his chores done. Those are the things I think about. I don't think about whether my 11-year-old will be thinking about grandchildren at 14, because he's 11 and you're going to sterilize him at 14. I question why you're even thinking about this at 11 years old. I need more context there, maybe, since you want our opinion. Definitely need more context there. I just don't get that. Why are we talking about an 11-year-old or 14-year-old having children? And why you seem very upset about that, like about the prospect of becoming a grandparent. I'm gonna let y'all see the second part and then I'll get more into it. Come back with some more commentary. Okay, so sis, as a parent, some things just aren't your concern or necessarily a problem when it comes to things like maybe your child's sexual orientation or procreation. Unless they kind of bring these things to you, your job is to provide guidance and provide support in those conversations. That's about it. I wouldn't do something so drastic. You wouldn't want that done to you. You wouldn't want someone taking that choice from you and permanently mutilating or altering your body based on their outlook on the world, parent or not. It's awful permanent. Like I said, we would definitely have the sex talk, address readiness, address safety, address especially boys, address consent, pregnancy prevention, abstinence, and the importance and why it would be important for a 14-year-old boy to be abstinent. And if not, condom use. There's so many prophylactics and things out here. Sterilization just ain't it. Just isn't it. That's not. I just don't think that's okay. One of them decisions a parent, I just don't think you get to make. You get to make that for yourself. We would only talk about sterilization as part of like an educational conversation. That's what an adult may choose, someone who has already had all the children they're going to have, and they're sure about that. It's not a decision you would make at 11 or 14. I encourage you to just create an environment, where conversation is always welcome with your child. Make that part of your normal family dynamic. Y'all have these conversations, interesting conversations where it's normal and your kid doesn't mind speaking up and talking about different things. It doesn't just have to be about sex or stuff. Anything, any topic, make that okay. Make that a safe space. Open door policy with your kids. We got to start doing that. Let's not go in with the narrative that your kid's gonna birth ain't shit humans. The mental health of it all. Let's just not do that. So that's my thoughts on it. I just think stay off social media with it when it's pertaining to your child personally. It's okay to just have a discussion, but keep open dialogue with teenagers. We need to talk to them, because the truth of the matter is, regardless of the conversations you have, regardless of the preventions you provide, whatever resources you have, you can't attach yourself to them 24/7. They're going to make their own decisions. They're going to be out of your care and out of your sight at some point in time. So the best you can do is instill these things in them. Keep communication open so they can feel comfortable coming and speaking to you. Like I said, that's the best we can do. That's just my opinion. That's what I prefer. That's my preference, girl. So, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's continue the conversation down in the comments. Let me know how you feel. And I'll see you next time.